Hello, everyone, and welcome to Teaching in Room 9, the Regions.
Shapes are everywhere we look. But
Great job. Now, go ahead and touch your throat right here and see how they feel.
And say to ourselves to be positive.
Lemurs are found on the island of Madagascar.
For one, and the numbers get bigger as we go across to the right.
Reset, that means taking a deep breath. It may mean counting to 10.
Today we're going to start with a freestyle stroke. So I'm going to put my breath and I'm going to...
All righty, are you ready to learn? Let's go! Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Teaching in Room 9, the region's largest classroom. I'm Dr. Sanders, and we are in our very special classroom where you can go anywhere and be anything you want to be. As we start our journey, you have to remember that it doesn't matter if you're 2 or 102, you will have some fun. F-U-N, fun. We will have some fun while learning. It's now time for us to get started. But yes, I gotta remove my hat. That's right. We're going to get started by spelling some of my friends' names. All of you are my friends, but we have a couple names that we're going to spell today. And their first name is Vision. Everybody say, hello, Vision. Oh, hi, Vision. Let's spell Vision. Capital V-I-S-I-O-N. V-I-S-I-O-N. Hi, Vision. I can see you. My next name is Ishan. Everybody say, what up, Ishan? Yes, let's spell Ishan's name. Capital E-H-S-A-N. E-H-S-A-N. You know what's special about Ishan's name? It starts with a vowel. You know how many? Yes, it's a special letter. And you know how many vowels we have? 5. Let's say our vowels. A-E-I-O-U. You know what? It is time to start our adventure. Are you ready? Yes, yes, yes. So let's go.
Hey, Glen, nice coat. I like the red, and look at that zipper. You look ready for really cold weather. It's getting cold out now, isn't it? Did you put on that coat by yourself? Oh, did your mom help you? Yeah, I know. Do you have trouble with putting on your coat too? Sometimes it can be a little tricky. There's lots of zippers and buttons and all kinds of things. Hey, would you like me to show you a trick? It's fun. It has a fun name. It's called the coat flip. We can show our friends too. Okay, I'm going to show you with my jacket. So the first thing that we have to do is we have to take our coat and put the back of it towards our legs. Then we're going to put our arms in the armhole. One hole here, one hole there. Ready? 1, 2, 3, flip. How about that? Would you like to try it again? Let's try it together. What's the first thing that we have to do? The first thing is that we have to put the back of our jacket or our coat to our legs. Okay, then 1 arm, 2 arms. Ready? 1, 2, 3, flip. We did it. All right. So Glen, do you think the next time you put on your jacket or any coat that you would be able to try that strategy? How about you? You can use this with all kinds of coats. Coats with zippers, coats with buttons, coats with snaps, big coats and little coats. And if you try it, then you'll be ready to go to school. How about you? Are you ready to go to school? Great. We learned the coat flip, and now we're all ready to take that strategy and go to school.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to Teaching in Room 9. I'm Miss Williams. I teach 2nd grade. Today, I'm going to teach you guys some math, and we're going to learn all about money and how to count money. Are you guys ready for that? Okay, great. I'm ready too. So let's pretend like we're at the store with our family. We're with mom, dad, granny, auntie, someone who can buy us something. We're at the store and we see some chocolate bars and we want a chocolate bar so bad. And we've been such a great kid. So we ask them, can we have a chocolate bar? And they say, of course you can. You're amazing. They pick up the chocolate bar. They go to the cash register. They give something to that store person. There's a bunch of coins. It's weird. There's circular, they're silver, they're brown. They give it to the cash person and they give you your chocolate bar. And you're wondering, well, I'm very happy I have a chocolate bar, but what were those things called? Well, they were called, like I said, coins. Coins help us pay for things that we would want or need. We're gonna learn about 4 different types of coins today, okay guys? Let's get started. Our first coin is this one right here. It's small, brown, circular, and this one is called a penny. Everyone at home say penny. Good, that's a penny. A penny is worth only 1 cent. 1 cent. And here, right here, we have a sign, a C with the line through it. That's called a cent sign. That's what we use to measure coins and change. Okay, so our first coin is done. Now let's go over to our next coin. This guy right here is a little bit bigger, not much, but now it's not brown anymore, it's silver. Can you take a look at that and say nickel at home? Yes, and this coin is called a nickel. And a nickel is worth a little bit more. Each time you see a nickel, it's worth 5 cents. We have 2 coins so far, our penny and our nickel. Let's move on to our next coin. You guys ready? All right, this one right here at the top is super small. It's smaller than the nickel, smaller, a little bit smaller than the penny. It's called a dime, but just because it's small doesn't mean it's not worth a lot. It's worth 10 cents. So even one of them is worth more than both a penny and a nickel. That's a lot. So every time you see our dime, you'll know it's worth 10 cents each, okay? Okay, I have one more coin to show you guys today, and that's all over here. Biggest coin we have up here. Thickest coin we have up here. This one is called a quarter. A quarter is worth, wait for it, 25 cents. That's a ton of money. Oh my goodness. Every time you see this quarter, you know you have 25 cents. That's insane. Oh, wow. So I know each coin now, penny, the brown one that we have is worth 1 cent. Very good. Our nickel is worth 5 cents. Awesome. Our dime was worth 10 cents, and the biggest one we have, our quarter, was worth 25 cents. Okay, guys, now that we know how to name these coins, we can probably count them now too. So when we get some money from mom, dad, tooth fairy, whoever, we can use that money and go buy something at the store, all right? So let's start with our first group over here. You guys see these right here? Can anybody remember what these brown coins were called? Yes, they're called pennies. We have a group of pennies right here. We're going to count them. But remember, the penny was worth 1 cent each. So we have to count each one by 1 cent. You guys ready to count? All right, great. Let's count them. 1 cent, 2 cents, 3 cents, 4 cents, 5 cents. We have a total of 5 cents. Wow, that's not bad. We could probably buy a little bit of something with that. All right, cool. Let's move on to our next group. Look at these 4 coins. Oh, can you guys remember what these coins were called? Yes, these coins were called nickels. And don't forget that nickels are worth 5 cents each. So when we count them up, we have to count them by, who knows? Yes, by 5 cents. Remember, before we had to count by ones, but now we have to count them by 5s because they're each worth 5 cents. You guys ready to count? All right, let's do it. 5, 10 cents, 15 cents, 20 cents. Oh my goodness, we have 26. Our 4 nickels were worth 20 cents. Whoa, that's a lot. Well, that's a lot of money, but we have one more set to count. Are you guys ready to look at the last one? All right, let's do it. We're going to go right here and look at those coins. Who remembers what our tiny little coins were called? Tiny but packed a punch. Yes, they're called dimes. And don't forget the dimes are worth 10 cents each. So when we count these, what are we going to count by? Yes, tens. We have to skip count by tens each time we count these dimes. Are you guys ready to do that? All right, let's do it. Here we go. 10 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents, 40 cents, 50 cents. Oh my goodness. Our 5 dimes were worth 50 cents. Wow. So when you get your tooth fairy money, a tooth comes out, or mom just says, you're doing amazing, here's some money for you, you know how to identify pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters to go to the store and buy whatever you need to. That's all I have for you guys today. I can't wait to see you next time. This is Miss Williams signing out. Bye.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Welcome back, learners, to Teaching in Room 9, our region's largest classroom. My name is Miss Nar, and we're here for Letters and Sounds. Today, we're focusing our learning on syllables, or the beats in words that are built around a talking vowel, or a vowel that we can hear. We're gonna listen to words and practice clapping the syllables that we hear, and we'll see how many syllables are in each word. But first, we have a song that we're gonna practice. Syllables are the beats in words. Syllables are built around a vowel. Syllables are the beats in words. Syllables are built around a vowel. Vowels are A, E, I, O, U, and then sometimes Y. But you must hear the vowel, and each vowel gets a clap. Oh, syllables are the beats in words. Syllables are built around a vowel. Nice job. That helps us to just kind of practice what we know about syllables. Now let's put our learning to the test. Ready? Say the word pencil. Let's clap those syllables. Pencil. Great job. How many did you hear in that word?
2.
That's right, 2. All right, let's try another one. Say the word gentle. Clap the syllables. Gentle. Great job. Again. 2 that we heard there. Say the word discover. Clap it. Discover. Nice job. That one had
3.
3. Say the word fantastic. Great job. Yeah, let's clap the syllables. Fantastic. Awesome. That one had
3.
Yeah, you got it. 3. Let's do one more, friends. Say the word dentist. Yep, and clap the syllables. Dentist. Very good, friends. You did such a great job clapping out the sounds in words or the syllables that we had. They were all built around a talking vowel that we could hear. And we practiced words with 3, 2, and 1 syllables. Great job, kiss your brains. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Welcome back, boys and girls. Look who we have in the building, Mr. Bare Hands Beran,
Hey.
our most amazing wildlife expert.
And I brought Godiva to the classroom today.
Ooh, Godiva sounds so exotic.
Yeah, she's really wiggly today, too.
That's okay. Tell me a little bit about Godiva.
So Godiva is a red-tailed boa.
Red-tailed boa.
A red-tailed boa.
She's not, let me see her tail. It doesn't look very red to me.
That's because she has a special gene, and every time she sheds, she gets blacker and she loses her pattern.
Oh man, but she looks amazing and shiny.
Yes, and iridescent.
Iridescent. Say that big word, boys and girls.
Iridescent.
Now, what type of animal is this red-tailed boa?
Godiva is a reptile, which means she's cold-blooded and she's got scales and she eats meat.
She eats meat. I know eating meat makes her, she might be a reptile, but she's also a carnivore.
That's right.
She's a carnivore. What type of meat does she like to eat?
So particularly, she likes rodents, any kind of rodent. In South America, she actually eats a lot of guinea pigs.
Oh. How long will Godiva get?
So typical red-tailed boas get around 10 feet full grown. But most of the time I see them, 8 feet or so.
Okay, and tell me, how do they hunt?
Well, these guys are typically ambush predators, which means they'll follow the trail of a rodent somewhere, and then they'll set up shop, and when that rodent runs by, they reach out, grab it, wrap it up, and they constrict it, because these are constrictors.
Okay, that means they get really tight together.
Really, really tight.
Okay.
And then she swallows it whole.
Whole.
She swallows it whole. Yeah, she has adjustable jaws. And so her mouth can open up this big. So she can eat things that big around.
Do you mind me trying to hold Godiva? I know she's
Absolutely.
a little wiggly.
She's a little wiggly, but just wiggle around with her.
All righty. And what I heard was that Godiva can actually hold her breath for a long time.
Yeah, so red-tailed boas are good swimmers, and they do like to hunt around water edges in South America, where they're from. They can hold their breath quite a while. Like if they're actively hunting, 15, 20 minutes, but if they're resting and hiding, up to an hour.
Wow. Boys and girls, how long can you hold your breath?
2 minutes, maybe.
Maybe. I got about 30 seconds. But that's okay. And Godiva says she's kind of cold. Why does she feel cold to the skin?
Well, so reptiles, especially boas, are cold-blooded, and so that means that they're going to be whatever temperature their surrounding is.
Okay.
And where she was being kept recently was about 72 degrees.
Okay.
And since we are about, 98 degrees, she's going to feel cold to us.
Okay. And then if I set her around my neck for a long time, she probably would start
Warm up.
feeling just like me.
Yep. And if she was out in the sunshine, that black coloration would absorb the sun rays, and she would store up that solar energy in her body.
All right. Now, I wonder, like she's very calm around my neck right now, so I really wonder, is Godiva good as a pet?
So red-tailed boas in general do make good pets, especially if you like snakes and if you like reptiles. The red-tailed boas are very hardy, they're easy to keep, they're very forgiving in their husbandry or the way you keep them in it. So they do make good pets.
And I have one more question.
One more.
How are their babies made? Are they eggs or do they just come out squiggling all over the place?
So red-tailed boas definitely have their babies born live. And so they are squiggly and wiggly when they come out.
All righty. Well, Mr. Bare Hands, once again, thank you for bringing this amazing Godiva, and thank you for being with us today.
Thank you.
Are you ready for some more learning? See you in a bit.
Hello. Hi, welcome. Come on inside the print shop. We're here at Central Print today. I'm so glad you all could come. My name is Marie, and I'm the director of Central Print. I'm also going to teach you some things today with the help of Carrie. So she'll be here printing with you too. So we're going to walk directly behind you toward a table, and I'll follow. This is a very, very old letter. So we're all about the history of letterpress printmaking and how you might make posters and books and signs using these letters. I'm first going to show you a printing press. Are you ready to look at a press?
Yeah.
So this is an old-fashioned printing press. And I put some letters on it already, and I put some ink on it too. And look what it came out. This is an advertisement for this printing press. It was made around 1940 or 1950. And it's gonna go all the way till the end.
Is it big?
And that's how I would have made a print if I had my type set up. There's a block right here, and I would roll ink on the block, and I would put a sheet of paper on top of the block. What do you think's gonna happen when I turn the handle?
It's done. It's on the paper.
It's moving the press bed. And I'm gonna pull this lever, and there's a whole lot of pressure pushing this down. And yeah, what do you think happened?
It's gonna get on the paper.
Are you all ready? Do you wanna make prints yourselves?
Yeah.
Everyone's had experience with reading books, and this is a different artistic style kind of book called an accordion.
Like one of those.
Yeah, so the action is an accordion. We're going to do your initials. It's the first letter of each of your names. So C is for Carrie, E is for Elizabeth, and K is for Kiesler. She's a friend of ours. We're going to use a couple of tools today. A bone folder.
Bone.
I know, isn't
Wait,
that
the bone's a
interesting?
bone?
Instead of using your fingers to squish it down, try using your bone folder, which is the tool to help make a crease on the paper. I'm going to fold one here and one here. So let's walk over to the next set of tables where the letters were. So do you want to choose your letters? If you want to choose your initials, that's a good place to start. Perfect. And set it on this tray. It's called a galley. And that's what we use in printmaking to select our letters. So the next step with the letter M, what are some pictures that are printed here or on these blocks that talk about the letter M? Oh, I love the moon. We'll follow Kevin here. I think we should also all put some aprons on because we're about to get inky. And I've got an apron for you, Kevin. There you go. So everyone, we're going to be inking at this station. When you're ready, you can come on over. So the tool we're using is called a brayer. So everyone, if you look just a little bit this direction, we've put all the letters and images on the printing press. So I line it up. And you're going to use two hands to travel the cylinder across all the way down. And we can see all of your pictures. And now we're going to kind of slowly all work together. There's no rush, but we'll help you get started to make some more books. So do you remember the name of the tray that I used for all the letters?
Yeah.
What was it called? A galley. So it's very heavy, but we can each go over and select a galley. And we'll start looking for letters first. Hey everyone, I want to thank you all for coming out today. And the next time you pick up a book to read it, think about our process and all the work that it took into making the book, how you came up with original content and you used the printing presses and all the tools and supplies to put ink onto paper. It was so much fun having you here today. Thank you.
Great day, everybody. This is Candace with Chaos, and today I want to talk to you about the Chaos Kids. And so the Chaos Kids are kids that they have feelings just like everybody else. They feel happy, angry, frustrated, they get sad. They got all kind of stuff that's going on. But one thing that they've learned is they don't let their feelings impact what happens with everybody else. This is what we say. Your feelings are your feelings and they are yours to have. You can feel however you want to feel, but what you do with those feelings can cause a positive or negative reaction. So the Chaos Kids have learned how to do something called grounding. Do you know what grounding is? No, it's not when you get in trouble. Grounding is an exercise that helps you kind of regulate your body and helps you kind of make sure you got it all together so that you can make good choices. And so let's do a grounding exercise. And so I want you to do it with me, okay? And so do you know what your senses are? You have 5 senses, and so we're gonna go through them today, okay? So the first thing you do when you ground, you take a deep breath, and you look around and you look for 5 things that you can see and you call them out, whatever it is, you look around. So I need you to look around, I need you to find 5 things and I need you to call them out. After that, you take a deep breath and then you find 4 things that you can touch. Look around, what are you touching? Find 4 things that you can touch and I need you to touch them. And then after that, take a deep breath. And then I need you to find 3 things that you can hear. So that means you gotta focus so you can listen. What are 3 things that you can hear? Listen. Call them out. Then take a deep breath. Then I need you to find 2 things that you can smell. So you gotta take a breath in. What do you smell? Do you smell something? What is it? Call those 2 things out. And then I need you to take a deep breath. And the last one is one thing that you can taste. So kind of move around what's happening inside of your mouth. You may be able to taste breakfast from this morning or something that you drank earlier or toothpaste because you brushed your teeth this morning. Whatever it is, call it out and take a deep breath. How does that make you feel? That's what I want you to do whenever you're feeling some way and you don't like how you feel. I want you to ground. Remember, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to try it and let me know how it works because you got this. Air hugs and cyber kisses.
Welcome back. Did you enjoy your adventure? Tell me your favorite part of the adventure. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I'm glad you stayed. I'm glad you enjoyed the adventure. Does anybody know what these are? No, it's not a drink. Yes, it's bubbles. And I wonder if you can help me count my bubbles when I blow them. You think you can? Oh, let's see. Don't tell anybody. We're doing it inside the classroom. If you have bubbles, make sure you do it outside the classroom. All right, you ready? Here we go. You ready to count? All right. How many was that? It wasn't that many, was it? Let's see if I can get more bubbles. Are you ready? Let me take my time. Here we go. How many bubbles did you count? I counted 2. Oh, you saw 3? Maybe you saw a baby bubble. How many bubbles can you blow when you use your bubble bucket? Oh, man, I need to get better at blowing bubbles. But you know what? It is time for us to get out of room 9. But before we go, can we spell our favorite word? Yes, 9. Let's spell 9. N-I-N-E. 9. Thank you for being in room 9. Bye-bye.
Teaching in Room 9 is supported in part by Know who to reach out to when you need help. There is hope. Call or text 988.